in the evening. That was when he left the house. Now, let's listen to rating spending put here so that we will know. Okay. Oh, my queen, are you sure this is it?
Which one is that one? Is it a different one?
This is CTC.
That's not CTC. Are you sure?
Yes, this is CTC. In your interview with the TVC, you claim
No,
to have
I sent you several ones. Check the rest. It's not just this one I sent you.
You sent 4.
Yeah, about 4, yeah.
Yeah. The only crime I committed was dropping the number with Bami. I wasn't there when Bami decided to call the nurse. And neither was I there when it was being
Arifa, the thing started with there with me. It's there. The queen sent it for you.
Exactly. Check properly. That's what I'm saying.
It's there with me. Just check it.
Let me see. That dear with me.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. This is it. The first page. Dear Wumi, I have been watching all your recent interviews and narratives, most of which are not true. Most of which are not true. Which means what all this interview and all that, they are not true. I will take you back to the event on 10th September, Sunday, and we'll fill in from when Prime Boy left and it was just yourself, Mohbad's wife, Mohbad himself, Darusha, Liam, OG, the driver, and myself spending left to go home in the Prado Jeep. After Prime Boy left, on our way home, while you and Mohbad were arguing, you dumped Liam and started crying and yelling. I had to pick him up to pacify him, at the same time trying to separate you and Mohbad as you were locked up with Mohbad, dragging his clothes despite the injury he had sustained from the show. You kept screaming and cursing Mohbad. Even Darusha intervened, asking you guys to stop. Your argument was to extent of you to end Mohbad's career like Lefroy's career was ended by his girlfriend. You understand? You even wanted to get out of the car. We almost reached home, but we all had to cajole you not to do so and to come home with us. I wonder why you have conveniently never narrate this part in your interview when asked that you take us back to the last moment of Mohbad's life. That's number one. Go to number 2. Okay. In your interview with TVC, You claim to have given him first aid. Let me remind you, all you did when we got home was to continue to shout at each other upstairs in your room. It was Bami and I that went to the chemist to get ointment, and Bami treated him. Later, about 11 a.m., Mohbad asked me if I had a nurse as his nurse.
Wait. He said him and Bami went to buy ointment, and he told VDM that he was not part of the people that went to the driver to ask that 3 a.m. He said he was not part of it. He was sleeping. You see this boy? He said he was sleeping.
Yeah, but the 11 a.m. here is same as VDM today, yesterday's interview. But
Yes.
but when he came out, the first stage, it was 9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Let's
And
go on.
now this one again.
So it's not
he
getting
said-
the time right. I don't know.
Let's
And
go
this
on.
one, he told VDM that he was sleeping when they knocked the driver. Now here, he said it was him and Bami that go and buy ointment to come and put it when they get home. Oh yeah, make we go.
Later, about 11 a.m., Mohbad asked me if I had a nurse, as his nurse was not available. I contacted mine. There was no response. Meanwhile, I have always wanted to ask this question. I note that through a white etc on Mohbad coffin, what was your purpose of doing so? You claim to be protecting him. Why didn't you protect when he was alive, when he needed help? You were looking at him suffer in pain and causing him. Suffer in pain. Which kind of pain? Is it just the normal hand pain? Or which pain did Wunmi watch Mohbad suffered in? Suffered in pain. Okay? I know how badly you used to treat Mohbad, and you are out here claiming to have a loving relationship, while in reality, it was toxic. It's not as you are going around claiming to be. The last time I saw Mohbad at about 11 a.m. Monday morning, before I left the house, he was alive. The next thing I was told of his demise, the next day, I saw his dead body outside the hospital at Osapa, London. I was devastated, in shock, and it was unbelievable seeing laying there. I don't know how we got here. Saying you don't know if they sent the nurse. Who sent nurse? Please let us know. Or if it was by mistake. You were there, right? You clearly know you are not being honest. Before I left the house, Bami further requested for the nurse number, and I gave it to him. I did not voluntarily give the number to him. Then did you give the number by mistake? The only crime I committed was dropping the number with Bami. I wasn't there when Bami decided to call the nurse. That particular aspect means a lot. I wasn't there when Bami decided to call the nurse. Does that mean Bami bargained with the nurse on a different scale? Does that mean Bami has skeleton in his cupboard? Bami should have been in position of spending. They should have charged Bami with the nurse for conspiracy or whatsoever, because spending did not at any point in time communicate the nurse, either call the nurse, invite the nurse, or anything. He dropped the number with Bami. Bami was the one who talked to the nurse. Am I right? Let's continue. Okay. He said, I wasn't there when Bami decided to call the nurse, and neither was I there when he was being treated. He was not there when they called the nurse, and he wasn't there when they treat Mohbad. You understand? Also, you are claiming that we are being coached by Mr. Joseph Aloba's lawyer on what to say. I hope you have evidence to support your allegation. All I have come out to say is the truth, the word, and those who the truth would appreciate if you can do the same. Wumi, I honestly don't know what you are trying to hide and why you are trying so hard to throw the innocent ones under the bus with all your inconsistent narratives. Spending, are you also consistent? To me, you are still birds of the same feather. You both are still birds of the same feather. All right, let's continue. All your inconsistent narratives, and also by removing yourself from all the crucial, painful moments leading to the last moment of Mohbad's life. Let me help you straightening that particular statement. I will put it in my own way now. What I believe you are trying to say is that also, by removing yourself, Wumi, from all the crucial, painful moments leading to the death of Mohbad, don't say leading to the last moment of Mohbad's life. No, leading to the death, leading all the painful moments, all the pains, the agony that boy is going through, that particular time, that leads to the last moment, that leads to his spine. Why are you trying to exclude yourself? Why are you removing yourself? Why is it that you don't want people to know that you are highly connected to this whole saga? Why are you trying to run away from the truth? Why are you not letting the world know that it was an error from you and let it just be treated like an error? Why are you trying to boycott? Why are you running away? What are you trying to hide? The last moment of Ilerioluwa, when he died, all the pains, the agony he went through, why are you trying to run away from it? And why are you trying to tell the world there's nothing wrong when you know everything is wrong? You understand? This is what I believe that Spending is kind of putting out there. Let's continue. I will list them to mention a few. 1. You claim Mohbad fought Prime Boy and that you never saw the fight at Corona inquest. You were actually there. That is 1. Wumi, you are actually there when Mo and Prime are having their argument, their misunderstanding whatsoever. You are 100% there. But you claim not to see it at the inquest. Yes, I remember. You said you went, immediately they started the argument, you ran out of the car, you're crying for help. So you don't know what happened before you come back. That's what you said. But this boy confirmed that you are 100% there. 1. 2. You never mentioned your fight with Mohbad before he passed away. Instead, you claim he apologized to you due to the fight with Prime Boy. Bam. 2. You never claim that you yourself, you fought Mohbad. You've never for once admit to the fact that yes, I fought Mohbad. It is normal, husband and wife. That one normal now. But for you to run away from that truth, definitely it is abnormal in that particular. Is that what leads to the fight of Mohbad? Question. Tell me what you know about me. Question. Queen go know that music because he like to dey play blues. Why are you trying to run away from that particular truth? Wumi, Cynthia, Adebanjo, Ìyàwó Aloba. Why are you not saying the truth that you fought with Mohbad?
Okay, wow.
You don't want to. Let's continue. 3. You, when the nurse gave him the 3rd injection, Wumi, be honest. Spending with this statement, I go put that rope for your leg also. As you tie the rope for Wumi leg, the rope is supposed to be on your feet as well. Both of them, they go tie on together. In this particular statement, this is your number 3rd claim. That Wumi claim not to be there when they inject Mohbad. Onile, I can't answer. You claim not to be there when they inject Mohbad. The 3rd injection. Wumi claim not to be there. He now said, Wumi, be honest. But mind you, Spending claim not to be in the house when they treated Mohbad. How did he have this 100% courage and confidence that Wumi is there when the nurse is taking care of Mohbad? Which means, Spending, you are also there when they are treating Mohbad. Which means 100% Spending, you are also there when they are treating Mohbad. Because what you don't know, you can't say it. But for you to be so sure that Wumi, you were there when the nurse is passing the 3rd injection to Mohbad, why are you claiming not to be there? Definitely, Spending, you were there. Now, let me advocate for you. It is also possible for you not to be there. Maybe you've seen it in the CCTV footage. Maybe. That is why you have this confidence that yes, Wumi, you are there. Say the truth and shame the devil. You are there. But if not from the footage, then definitely you are also 100% there when they are treating Mohbad. Which means you are present in the house. There's nothing like you left by 11 p.m., 11 a.m. You are there. You are there. Number 4, you claim to provide him with first aid when you never did. Bami did. 5, I am aware of a few parties you have attended. Why are you pretending to have not moved on? Not that you should live your life, but be honest. I left you with OG, Mohbad, Ade West, Adura, Bami in the house. Listen to these names. Please, listen to this name. Please. I left, they have been claiming there are 15 people in the house. 15. Listen to this list. I left you with 1, OG. 2, Mohbad himself. 3, Ade West. 4, Adura. 5, Bami. Spending himself, making 6. Now include Amola, making 7. Include Doro, making 8. Lifestyle, making 9. Please, how come we are being told that there are 15 people in that house and we believe that narrative? Why? How?
No, but Arifa, if we are being told that there's 15 people in that house, yeah, why don't the lawyers actually find out how many people in that house and their names? It's simple. We shouldn't be.
They
We shouldn't
are
be
finding it difficult. They are finding it very difficult.
Because if there are 15 people in that house, they should be asking those people that they've interviewed to name those 15 people. And that is the job of what? The lawyers. So it's not the job of
they are going to tell you.
Of we to be asking that question. We've been asking that question till today. How many years? Over 1 year, going to 2 years. They haven't even asked nobody how many people are in the house and their names.
You are talking about lawyers that are even finding difficult. Crime boy, gallant alpha. You are talking about lawyers that find it difficult to establish the crime scene. You understand? You're finding it difficult for the lawyers that find it hard to establish the crime scene, the time and the dates where the boy died.
We keep calling the same name. If not spending, we are calling Damola, we are calling Darosha, we are calling Adura. Who else again?
Where are the others that make
exactly. So those people that we mentioned their names now that we know for certain that they are in that house. Anytime they go for it, why do they refuse to call the other people, the other 15 people's name?
That is it. Where are the remaining people? Listen to the list again. I left you, Wumi. That is number one. I left you. Spendy is talking about Wumi. I left you, Wumi. That's one. With OG. Two. Mohbad himself. Now let's remove Mohbad. We have two. Ade West. 3. Adura. 4. Bami. 5. Now, these are the 5 names Spendy mentioned that are very, very crucial that people need to look into. The police, everybody needs to look into these 5 names being mentioned. They are not mentioned by accident. He has reason why he mentioned those names. You understand? Now, this is it. We have 5 names: Wumi, Bami, Adura, OG, Ade West. Spending himself making 6. Doro making 7. Lifestyle making 8. Damola making 9. Where are the remaining 6 people? After all, Mohbad is no more. We can't count Mohbad with them. Where are the remaining 6 people? Let's continue. Why are you going around with all these false narratives? There is nothing wrong with you coming out to talk, but only if you are being honest. Wumi, why? Justice for Mohbad. This is Spendy's claim. The main post that I am talking about, Queen, is the one that he said is mentally affected, so he didn't know what he was saying the first time when he came out to attend to Westo's interview. He didn't know what he was saying. In that particular write-up, he stated another time entirely. He stated another time entirely.
Can you remember the month of that statement?
Can I remember the month? I know it's this year. This year
that we're in. Really?
Yes. Should be early this year, I guess. You forward those stuffs to me. Check our chat. You forward them to me. This one is a letter he wrote to Wumi. You understand? But the one I am really talking about was when he said he's having mind issue the plight of Mohbad really affects him. You don't even know where he is. You know, my mind is in coma. My heart is beating. All those things. There he said he left the house. He mentioned a particular different time entirely. Ayaba, ẹ má má gbàgbé mi má ti rọ́wọ́ yín. Mo mọ̀ pé ti gbàgbé, Ọlọ́run ló ní kẹ́ wá bí. This is it. Why we are looking for that particular chat. Now, we are going to listen again to the previous interview with Westo. Then we go straight to the latest interview. Let's listen again to that previous interview. Let's listen to it one more.
I don't say anything about or anything right now because my lawyer said I don't say anything right now. Also, I'm allowed to talk, shall talk. When it's the right time for me to talk, I will talk. Right now, I just want to appreciate everyone that supported me. That's why I'm here this night.
But let me also say this. Do you see any justice coming from Mohbad?
Yeah, no, right now, no, I'm still going to court. Next month, still have courts. I'm still going to court. So, and every week I still have to go to the station to sign. Like every Wednesday, I have to go there to sign. So, they're still working. But
I'm saying that, do you see justice coming? Is Mohbad going to get justice? Can you say that Mohbad will get justice? Is he going to get justice?
Definitely, and because I know I'm not resting until I get justice for my friend. Because I know what happened to me, how I'm broke down already. So we have to get justice. But I don't really understand how my friend died. Similar, so I don't even understand. So we have to get justice. I'm not okay.
You don't understand how he died?
Yeah, so I have to get justice. I have to bring the person that knows anything about my friend's death. So I have to bring them to justice. Get.
When was the last time you saw your friend? The last time? Like, what happened the last time you saw him?
Yeah, the last time I saw him was on Monday. I saw him on Monday. Yeah, before I left his place because I'm still close to his house, so I left his place on Monday. That's when I saw him last.
You saw it?
Can you all listen to the way he was talking very calm? Because is trying to print out something. You understand? Either true or false. He's very relaxed and calm. You understand? Why talking now?
Yeah, I left them the night now, like
Monday night, yeah. Monday evening.
Yeah, like 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock in the evening on Monday.
Yeah.
And it was 8:30 on Monday.
Yeah.
So you don't see him on Tuesday at all?
At all. I just saw him at the hospital when they called me.
You saw him at the hospital on Tuesday?
Yeah. When they said they rushed him to the hospital, that's when I saw him.
Spending. I would have loved to ask you a series of questions. And I know there are a series of questions bothering a lot of people as well. But I'm just trying to keep, some of this information off from social media so that it will not jeopardize the court process. But nevertheless, what is your plan to get justice for Mohbad? What is your plan?
I'm ready to say anything, about this case, because when it's time for me to talk, I will say anything I know. And because they told us they are still going to the coroner request too. So whenever it's time for me to talk, I will talk. So I don't talk anything. I don't say anything right now.
I want to ask you something. If you are not ready to answer it, there is no problem. Just say that you don't want to answer it, okay? Nobody will arrest you or crucify you for that. The day your friends went to the show, the last show, you were there, yes or no?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, you left the show together with him, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, things happen during the show, after the show, and until you both got home, yes or no?
Yeah.
And even when you got home, you noticed some things, yes or no?
Yeah. They were just arguing. So there was an argument. But no, that's how they used to argue. So I left upstairs and I came downstairs. So that's because that they used to argue. So I don't even pay attention to what they're saying. So but I know they're arguing until I left the house. So that's how I left there.
So
Now, that is it. I think my queen has found the stuff and she asked me to check. Let me check. So we're going to see the article. Okay. Okay. I think I think this is it, Queen. Now let me pick if this is the beginning, but that's not the problem anyway.
The first one I sent before the second one.
Let me see. Okay, Mrs. Kudirat Bolapo Alowole aka Yekudi is a professional woman with integrity and has her name to protect. She is also understand what wrong allegation can do to a case, an individual, and I can say not good at all, especially in this case of my friend Mohbad. I will therefore appreciate as a true justice seeker to please produce the audio recording, text message, and 4 horrible things she jotted allegedly in my conversation with her about what happened in Mohbad's case, even though I never had this conversation with her. Failure to produce this evidence will determine my next line of action. Regarding when I last saw Mohbad, yes, this is the one I'm talking about. When I last saw Mohbad, I would like to clarification the last time I saw him alive was between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. Now, it's trying to validate Adura's comment at the coroner inquest that as at 12 p.m., if anybody claim to set their eyes on Mohbad on Monday, let the person come out and tackle him. It's a pure lie. Now Spendy is trying as much as possible to validate that particular statement. As at then, you understand? Now, this is it. I am kind of trying to switch my camera on Facebook. Okay, let's continue. This is it. This is it. Let's continue.
Please
He said the clarification of the time he saw Mohbad last was between 12 p.m. I recall that sometimes in February 2024, shortly after I was released from detention, I appeared on Westo's TikTok live stream to appreciate everyone who donated money towards my release from detention, which was the plan. However, Westo asked me when was the last time I saw Mohbad before his demise, and I said I saw him last at 9 p.m. on Monday after we got back from the show. The timing I gave is not accurate. I had suffered emotional delaying with anxiety, physiological, mental, and physical trauma from Mohbad's unexpected passing away, whom I also missed. Can you all hear that? He has suffered all this emotional trauma because Mohbad died. He did not suffer all this trauma, all this problem because he was detained. No. He only suffered all these things because Mohbad died. You were detained for 3 months to 4 months. But you did not suffer all these pains, all this emotional trauma. No. You don't suffer any of them because you are detained. You suffer all these things because Mohbad died. And those things were still there. And you were being detained for 3 to 4 months after the death of Mohbad. But you still suffer those things since 2023 to 2024 February. Since September 2023 to 2024 February. You still dey suffer those emotional trauma, brain trauma, bedroom trauma, even food trauma. Every trauma you dey suffer. You understand? As at then. But when you been detained, you no suffer of any trauma. No, you no suffer any trauma throughout all your detention time. No trauma where you suffer. Okay. I was wrongfully accused of being present in Mohbad's house at the time he passed away and being detained at the police station for 4 months. I wasn't in the right frame of mind at that time when Westo asked me question. I never intended to deceive, conceal, nor lie about when last I saw Mohbad. And for that, I tender my apology for the misinformation. The last time I saw Mohbad alive was actually between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. on Monday, 11 September. I left the house between 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday. I left the house between 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Monday, 11th of September 2023, which is consistent with the time I gave in my testimony at the coroner inquest. Do you understand? Now, he tried to balance his own timing that he gave at the inquest and the one he's trying to put on social media. He is now careless about the time he gave at the police station for his own statement because he's going to say his emotional trauma, mental trauma, kitchen trauma, and bedroom trauma. They worry him that time. You get it? Now, Mohbad untimely passing is so painful that I find it difficult to record till date. I am still trying to recover from the whole trauma. I pray that Mohbad gets the justice he deserves in the midst of uncertainty. In the midst of uncertainty, I hope, he said, I pray that Mohbad get the justice he deserves in the midst of uncertainty. I pray that Mohbad get justice in the middle of no certainty saying he will get justice. In the middle of people will be say, I know they sure say they will give this boy justice. In the middle of people will be say, they sure say Mohbad no fit get justice. So him pray, may the boy get justice, even when it is not possible. I pray may the guy get justice, even when I know say no go get am. This This is the message from spending way back as at then. As at then, you understand? Even in the midst of uncertainty, I pray, say the boy get justice. Mohbad, Oremi, do not sleep. Hunt and torment your killer until they are brought to book. Justice for Mohbad, justice for Ilerioluwa. That is it. This is the main write-up I'm trying to bring out. He left the house 3-4 p.m. He saw Mohbad last 11-12 p.m. The first interview where Trauma the warrior, he saw Mohbad last. Remember, 9 p.m. in the night. And as at that 9 p.m., you don't come up for the house. You know they the house again, but I don't know the kind of trauma we caused that one. But let's listen to the main interview, this recent one, between him and VDM.
All right, so spending.
Yeah, my brother.
I'll just go straight to the point. Then say you did where Mohbad by, not just that. They say now you call the nurse.
Engineer.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, house.
Baba.
It's just so unfortunate that we are where we are today. But all these statements, do they really have a statement with the police? At least before they make any court appearance, they will make an affidavit in regards to oath on what they really had to say. How are we sure that what these guys are putting up in public is what is really on their statement with the police and in coroner inquest? We just need to be sure.
Let me tell you this. When it comes to statement on oath, this boy has just telling you, he ain't just tell you one funny truth now. Maybe say if you find it very difficult to even think in that direction. He said, when Mohbad by him they suffer emotional trauma, lapio trauma, kitchen trauma, bedroom trauma, indecent trauma, every trauma they worry am. So there's every possibility for him to stand in the front of the judge at any higher court to say all this statement I have on oath in police station was not correct. I was suffering from trauma. And the law will allow him to say whatever he wants to say. Because they will say yes.
No, Arifa, do not forget that there is no excuse or ignorance in law. Your statement.
There's no, this is not ignorant. If we say na emotional trauma the warrior, so he no dey the right state of mind when in the right statement. He never get police case before. He no sabi how e dey be. So the statement wey he write no correct. Make dem please, he wan rewrite. How sure are we? Say this boy never even go go rewrite statement when he come out. When he come up for coroner inquest. How sure are we? Say he never go rewrite statement. How sure are we?
But I don't think
all this editing, they never do am on top that statement wey they write.
I've always had issue with you when it comes to this police issue, because most times when they talk say person no know wetin e dey do. Na police cause all this mess. Na them cause us all this mess wey dey here, because
100%.
Their due diligence. You get it.
100%.
If this kind of statement is coming out from these guys, and ordinary you or one random person, he asks question, and these guys they shake. Now detective handle these guys now. Do you know what they call detective? Now detective handle these guys. You know, how come they were not able to identify foul play in this case? In terms of wetin driver talk. If this driver dey talk true, his timing and the timing of the rest, even Darosha, look at Darosha's statement, say the boy don dey smell. At least
That is the most
if they say person dey tell am,
that is the most funniest person in Corona inquest, Darusha. When
he used to say his truth now. If you talk say the boy don dey smell, bros, if you talk say the boy don dey smell and he was not there, so his own is even better. If you talk say na wetin dey tell am, and the statement wey this thing, have you seen him come out to talk? He don talk his own, wetin he know. You understand? He has said what he knows. So nobody would tell him that I told you guys, the doctor said he was smelling. Even the both hospital reports, you get it. I think say they tell us say medical council or something, they sit on top this Mohbad case. This case is very funny and it's not putting Nigeria in a very good shape. If we continue to have things like this, it is so obvious that something is wrong. Say guarantee dey somewhere. Look at spending now. Person wey dey fear to go to jail na murder case o. Person wey no even commit murder wey be say dey lie on top him head, who go know as he go dey fear now, go dey timid. But this guy confidence dey, he go still dey wear better cloth, go gbe. He no sleep say he dey think. He no even dey go through like medical condition wey be say.
Engineer, you can see that spending is not confident. Can you not see his body language? He was very uncomfortable. You can't even look at
no. That's because of camera.
Eyes properly.
That is because no. Oh, queen of energy. Some people are a bit camera shy.
I'm not going to agree that spending is camera shy. Spending is an artist.
Camera
Spending is an
shy,
artist.
you're an artist as well. You're camera shy.
He's an artist, so he can't be shy of camera. He's an artist. So this is
going to have like a
he
major.
knows how to do best.
He's going to have like a major interview.
The only problem I
Well,
sense here is
If
that
you say so,
this guy, the police handle this case. I may be wrong anyway. I believe, this is my own opinion, I believe they handle this case under a particular instruction. Do you understand? Because
you are right. So.
all these guys are to be questioned to the core. These guys are to be questioned to the core.
I did in Jesus' name. I need to go and cook.
You can't just wake up one fateful morning and you believe what you're about to say should be. No, not so. This is the way it should be. And this is how it has to be. You understand? These people have a lot of skeletons in their cupboard. And that is why
Arifa, should I tell you the truth?
to talk. Saying the shit beside you here
Arifa,
now.
should I tell you the truth?
Okay.
Should I go tell you the Arifa? In the eyes of the law, Nigerian law, that girl wey dem say na him kill Mohbad, say na him inject her, no be nurse o. Do you understand? In the eyes of Nigerian law, she is not a nurse.
Yes.
You can't call somebody auxiliary nurse. You know the Nigeria law. You understand wetin I talk? So this case from the very beginning, they make it looks as if okay, this auxiliary nurse negligence. They don't put am from the very beginning. You dey feel me? She's not meant to even stay close to a client. She's not meant to attend to a client. She's not meant to. You dey understand what I talk?
He admits to all that at the inquest as well. She agreed that she's not supposed to even inject.
So, and I saw the DPP write up. Some people they make excuse for this girl. And if you keep making excuses, the narrative go they change. Each time they don't say if they throw something out, una go grab am, una go talk, discuss about it. Firstly, till date, this girl they admit say all this one wey be say they talk say maybe na do her a treat. She know she accepted that she treated Mohbad.
Yes.
Now I want to fight for her this thing because if you check that DPP advice wey they write, they talk say the girl talk say na she give am that injection. You get it? So there was a game plan from the very beginning of this case. Now where I dey always mention say as a free spending and that nurse, you know as they do am. Do you know which court free them? Which court? Make una dey
never free spending. No, spending is not free.
No, what
the nurse is not free.
No. What did I talk? We say I'm talking about the bill. How they take grant them that bill?
Okay.
So maybe
they were granted at court.
Which court?
They took them to court for the bail.
See, there is a write-up.
Yaba, yes.
No, that Yaba magistrate court. Go back to on the 17th. On the 7th. On the 7th, something, when they do that case, they actually gave Naira Marley and Sam Larry bail. The judge talk say, he did news, go check out. The doctor say, he no go ever grant them bail because they go interfere with this case, which is happening. Which is happening. Say they go interfere. You wait for this case.
Come to think of it. Come to think of it. Hold on. You see, the bail they grant Naira Marley and Sam Larry, I did not think, do they grant them bail or they sentence Naira?
No, they granted them bail.
I think 21 days imprisonment.
20 million. No, they granted
21 days.
No, Arifa, they grant.
Wait.
They granted you.
No,
20
hold
million.
on. No, hold on. No, hold on. I'm supposed to still have the write-up. I think they asked them to keep them for 21 days in detention. After the days being given to them to stay in the detention, they did not release them. Naira Marley and Sam Larry now decided to sue the magistrates. Do you understand? They decided to sue the magistrates. That is when they got their release. And they were released a day before Wunmi go to court. That should be on 6th. Wunmi attended court on the 7th. They released Sam Larry and Naira Marley on the 6th. You understand? So, what I am trying to picture there is that these guys, Spending Nurse and Prime Boy, are still detained. Even after they release Sam Larry and Naira Marley. You understand? They are still in detention for months. Prime Boy was released around December and Spending was released around January or towards ending of January.
Arifa, do you want me to say something?
Yes, go on.
So, your story line is a bit correct, but Naira Marley at a point when they took them to jail, you get, they now charge maybe
it's
I don't know
fundamental
human rights.
Now detention. They never enter jail.
It's not jail.
Nobody don't enter
police
jail.
station. No. It's just police station.
Detention. Hold on, detention. Don't mind me. Detention. They now wrote a petition for fundamental human rights. You get. So they did that case. The judge actually gave them a bill, condition 20 million, and one Kinikon landed.
That is bail sum. That is bail sum.
Bail sum, yeah. Bail sum. That same judge now said nobody should come to him in regards to these other people. You get, nobody should come. That if they release those guys, they are going to interfere in this matter because they are still there's still an ongoing, the case is still ongoing, that is going to cause or interference.
I have never heard that, because what I heard
in
was,
the news.
I need to get that. I don't mind.
I will find that news now, because we talked about it yesterday. I will forward it to you.
Please
I will forward it to you.
Please do.
No,
because I will find it difficult for a judge to say a person that is yet to be proven guilty, the case that is under investigation, nobody should come to me for them for bail. They are not being found guilty of a murder, not homicide, not conspiracy or anything. They only held them responsible, maybe based on their inconsistency on the aspect of their, what's it called, the statement they all wrote. You get it? But for a judge to now stand in a position of, no, I'm not going to release them, then something is wrong somewhere. Even if the judge has such intention, I'm not sure the judge will say it out. You understand? So I want to get that. But before then, let us listen to Spending wholeheartedly.
Give Mohbad injection where possibly lead to waiting by Mohbad. Now, I get a lot of questions for you, Spending, because they say that you call the nurse. Before somebody could call nurse, it means that something don't happen to somebody for inside that person. Make it say, okay, you know waiting, call nurse. I really do good nurse waiting happen. Now, they say you also follow and go shoot. Yeah. But I don't interview the driver. I don't know if you watch.
I watch the interview. Everything with the driver talk and shoot. I think I just start from the driver part. Because the driver they talk for the interview, you know, yeah, you're about like that. So from the show. So as Mohbad part one finish, private day inside car does everybody. So Mohbad content. Waiting comes of firstly, waiting happens. So Mohbad privacy, make it call Adura come. Inside the other private see, make it come, see, maybe they don't call them money for this food now, see, make a share money, give them. So Mohbad content Adura, privacy, make it go the other car, make it call Adura come. Adura no come answer. So be like Adura respect them. So private come back, see, come tell Mohbad say, Adura no answer me. You see as Adura do to me, see, my brother, my brother will do this thing to you. Say something like that. My brother tell him, say, yeah, no verse. Say we don't reach out. Go say something. We don't leave already now. Say like we come out already. Say something like that. So later, my brother say, I won't come up for here like this. Say we think this up now. What's causing the delay? I need to leave. Like I want to go to my house. Like this. I'm tired. I'm something. So my brother say, I won't come down. Everybody there like can tell him say, bro, you know you come down. People there, celebrity, just shoot now. Say people we there say people.
His narrating was narrated only by Wumi. Only Wumi narrated this story. I will take my time to look for that CTC Adura. I think I have it. Yes, I do. I will look for it. I will look for it. Let's continue.
Collect money. See, you come there, see where I can't send money to the driver or something. I don't remember how much they send, if they give all these boys, maybe they stop. So back on later, say, come down. The driver come pull me say, I'm a bro, you select this now. Say, I the big boy, no be the come down and score the scatter everywhere. Like, so because of say, bro, what did happen now? She make they pull me for him and that's in the talk. So I can't tell her say, they tell me about calm down. Say, you know if you come down now. See, now this is public. You know if you come down.
I sense another lie. Let me call that lie number one. First of all, now see why Mohbad they get misunderstanding right from house. Do you people notice that he didn't talk about that? One. Now he started the story from the show, after the show. The same CY that continued the argument with Mo was still the same person telling Mohbad to calm down. You can't go down now. You calm down. You see, say you be celebrity. Calm down. You can't go down now. I disagree with that. I disagree with that. No. The royal queen, you're welcome. I disagree with that. 100%. I disagree with that.
Make it shift, say you go comot, they go stop them, say everybody go comot. God don say no, say I won't come down. Because the Mbad say prime go dey tell am say make it cheap. So as prime Mbad go the old prime boy, he am say make you know the put mouth for him matter, make you know the.
Can you sense the lie now? It's becoming more clearer. The prime boy that is not having misunderstanding with Mohbad is now telling Mohbad that no, you can't calm down now. People are here, you wait. You be celebrity now, calm down, which is possible. The CY that is now having a great misunderstanding right from Lekki to Ikorodu till the point of the show. After the show, the argument continued. The same CY that continued the argument with Mo is not the one petting Mo that no, you can't go down now, calm down, you can't go down now. No, it's not possible. So the prime that is just telling Mohbad, no, guy, chill now, you be celebrity, you know if you go down. Now him Mohbad come the point. Mohbad come the point and say, I know, they punch him, you know if he, why you dey pull mouth for my matter? How possible is that? I remember the story that makes Mohbad to say, no pull mouth for my matter, get down from the car. Was the argument between Mohbad and his wife that Prime come into and said, guy, you calm down now. Why you dey do this kind of thing? See your pikin in front of your pikin when they misbehave like this. Mohbad was angry like, kilo n share now. You want to pull out for my family, Matani? Oh yeah, get out from the car. I think that is reasonable. That is more accurate. It is more sensible. You can easily sit and think about that yes, this is possible. Than
Arifa, even standing, the first story, Arifa, wait, even standing, am I audible?
yes.
Even spending the first story, he said because Prime Boy put his mouth between Wumi and Mohbad when they are arguing, and Mohbad felt like Prime Boy is supporting Wumi. That's why Mohbad got angry. So now, why is he giving another difference? So this story he's saying now is the story of Wumi. Wumi was the only one that gave this particular story. It was only Wumi that gave this one out. Now, Standing has changed to Wumi's story. He's now giving us Wumi's story that Prime go and call Adura. Adura make it.
Arifa, do you even know that the driver also said the same thing, that Prime Boy was trying to calm Mohbad down? There was nothing to not interfere in my family's matter. Do you know that?
Of course, that is why I believe that story. Because Prime was the first person that narrates that story. Guys, you've all heard this.
Please
Let's listen to
like the video.
the side of the first ever story from Prime Boy.
When a single spark spreads like wildfire.
I never see this thing before. Phone will just display ad. God is in control, and I don't misbehave here. You did laugh. Don't worry, I never give you time. So I want to take us back to the first Prime Boy interview when they declared him wanted. When they declare him wanted. Let's listen to this. What is this one? Ramata be like.
Oduni Oluwatosin, popularly known as Prime Boy. Nothing really happened. Mohbad, I saw Mohbad miss call on Saturday, and when I saw the missed call, I was shocked, and I was like, oh, my Uber called me. Then I called him back immediately, and he told me, Prime, can I come over? Let's just chill. He's missing me, you understand? And I said, okay. Immediately when I heard the news, I ran to my friend, and I'm going to the island, this, that. Then they said no problem, that they would join me soon, because the next day is my brother's birthday. So even everybody will be there too. So and I said, okay, but me, I'm going today because I need to be with Mohbad. And getting to the island, I got to the island in the evening around 7 something. So getting there, I saw Mohbad in the panel with some guys, with his boys, playing with his kids. Then immediately I dropped my bag and picked his kid and I started playing with him. We greeted each other and he asked me what did I want. I said, oh, I don't want NSC this time. Go and get me Chelsea this time. And he sent someone to go and get me a bottle of the Chelsea. And when we were drinking, having fun, talking, he was playing some old videos for me on YouTube and we were having fun. Then the next thing he told me, he forgot to told me that he's having a show in Ikorodu. That is tomorrow. And I said, tomorrow, I should have told me now. Tomorrow is my brother's birthday too. Then he told me that, okay, let's do it this way. He said, Ibrahim, after that show, I will invite my brother to come to his house in Royal Pine. And he will celebrate another birthday for him. And I accepted that, okay, it's another celebration. And my brother will be happy to be with you as well. So we get into the show. We got to Ebute Metta and his wife, and as in him and his wife started having some arguments, eating arguments, which I don't even like. I don't even, I don't need to interfere in that family issue. So I was just looking, but the matter keep popping up. Like I don't understand. Even after the show, and I escorted Mohbad to the car, and I said, wait, let me go and clear the road. I started clearing the road and I was hearing that, calm down, no car can leave here now until Lantana and other artists because we came in together with convoy, so only you can leave. But I noticed Mohbad was angry and because he don't want to stay in the car with his wife because they were having one or two, but it was eating to me. But Mohbad was not happy that I was the one telling him, there go shebi by Lotima stop go matter. And that was what I was just telling him, and he was angry that I did not give him the chance. Like to pour his mind out at that moment. And I told him, this is not where you do this. When you get home, then solve your family problem. This is a show. You are here to have fun. Just smile. And he wants to come down from the car. And I was like, don't come down from the car. I was sitting here. His wife was sitting down at our middle. And Mohbad was sitting down there. And his wife was holding Liam. That was his son. So I was not like, you can see your son here. You don't need to do all this. Then he came down and turned. Like maybe my own is getting too much, maybe in his family, and he asked me just open the door, and because there was security with him, army, because they were shocked that Mohbad came down without going on stage. So they followed him to where I was sitting, and then he opened the car. I was like, Kilo Shele, bye. Started hitting me and saying that, Prime. I said, Kilo Shele. Next thing, say, Bole, money hakin bole ba. She very disgrace me by him. She bajo wala ti island. The man money kin bole. So I was just smiling, saying it. So I want me, I want due to I was still smiling. So the next thing I saw is taking a person, and the military and they saw this one is taking a person. So they held his hand and said, okay, Prime, you come down and go. Then I came down from the car and I found my way. I went straight to the stage to meet Cubana Chief Priest and explain to him that, sir, I don't want to.
You can all hear the story of Prime. There is nothing like he sent me to go and call Adura. The issue have been coming right from house. They've been having this argument from Ebute Metta down to Ikorodu. You understand? After the show, it continues. And there is nothing like is kind of we should call Adura should go and collect money, then he got mad at me. Adura did not answer me and I am angry. There's nothing of such. If you listen carefully, this is the first initial story from Prime Boy before he was detained.
Arifa,
the first initial story.
Arifa, he didn't even measure a broken glass here. You know?
It's till date. This boy keep telling us that there's nothing like a broken glass between him and Mohbad. Can you see the hold on. Now let's listen to that story from Spending again. Let's listen again. That's from Spending. Now again. You shut up now. You are who they do all this one. How this one take concern me? This guy too like to dey shout. Why they shout? They ask you now, say why you dey shout. What are you going to say? Let's listen again to Spending's interview with. You've all heard the story from the side of
I don't say anything about
from Prime Boy. Now, let us listen to that
I
story
don't say anything.
from Spending. That same story from Spending. Let's listen.
All right, so Spending.
Yeah, my brother.
I'll just go straight to the point. Then say you did when Mohbad buy, not just that. They say that you call the nurse when you give Mohbad injection, where possibly lead to waiting by Mohbad. Now, I get a lot of questions for you, Spending, because they say that you call the nurse. Before somebody could call nurse, it means that something don't happen to somebody for inside that person. Make it say, okay, you know waiting, call nurse. I really don't call nurse waiting happen. Now, they say you also follow and go shoot. Yeah. But I don't interview the driver. I don't know if you watch the interview.
I watch the interview. Everything the driver talk now true. I just start from the driver part. Because the driver dey talk for the interview, you know, yeah, Yoruba like that. So from the show. So as Mohbad perform finish, private dey inside car with us everybody. So Mohbad come tell the wetin cause of firstly wetin happen. So Mohbad tell private say make he call Adura come inside the other private say make he come say maybe they wan collect money for all this food drum say make dem share money give them. So Mohbad come tell Adura tell private say make he go the other car make he call Adura come. Adura no come answer. So that's Adura respect am. My brother will do this thing to you. Say something like that. My God tell am say Yana, no vex. Say we don't reach house. We go settle am. We don't dey live already now. Say like we comot already. Say something like that. So later, my God don say I wan comot for here like this. Say wetin dey sup now? What delay? I need to leave. Like I want to go to my house. Like I'm tired. I'm something like that. So my God don say I wan come down. Everybody dey inside car. They tell am say bro, no be come down. People dey celebrity. Just shoot now. Say people go we dey here. Say people go follow them talk. Say they go collect money. Say you come there say why I can't send money to the driver or something. I don't remember how much they send if they give all these boys. So back on later say come down. The driver come come and say I'm a bro. You say this now. Hey, I the big boy. No be the come down.
Call it scatter.
So the one say bro, wetin dey happen now? She make you know dey come out for matter. Say dey talk. So I come tell am say they tell Mohbad make Mohbad calm down. Say you no fit calm down now. Say now this place is public place. You no fit calm down. Say make it chill. Say we go comot. Say they go sort them. Say everybody go comot. Don't say no. Say I wan come down. Because the Mohbad prime boy dey tell am say make it chill. So as prime Mohbad don dey old prime boy, he dey say make you know the put mouth for him matter. Make you know the prime boy dey give am blow. Say make you no put mouth for him matter. Make you no dey talk anything. So my prime boy no need am. I know I talk am same thing for my statement. Everything as I go for another question, I wetin I talk say prime boy no need am. Na him dey hit am. I no fit lie. Na him dey give am blow. If say you like prime boy cover him face, you like say ah no bad na because of say na you. I no fit touch you. I no fit do this. I no fit do that. So you get now. So later. Mohbad don come down. Mohbad dey force the.
But they talk say prime boy follow and fight.
No follow and fight.
Say na him break glass. But anyway, just continue.
My Bible no carry hand at all. Now Mohbad just dey punch am, dey give am blow.
Okay.
So Mohbad just dey try to dey open the door, dey force the door, say open door. Driver tell am say make calm down, say make you no come down. Say something, make you no come down, make you come down. The government say make driver make shut up. Say wetin concern am, say something. So na that time he come down. So like say driver say come down that time because me na back I dey. Because don't dey move say you don dey ready say you dey comot. So you get so as you come down like this. So I don't know wetin happen. Mohbad come down, prime boy, because the bro prime boy, you know say na back my day. I just get back for the back, the crowd glass. Not this because they wear in watch the hand. So I just get back. Like that, I just get see wetin happen. Say I just see glass break. Like that time prime boy come up for there, run. So as a wrong promote, be like say them address all the people they but everybody they the other part they say everything happen say everybody follow bad fight or something like that. They won't pursue am, say they won't go beat am, say something. No, I don't follow them like they inside car. I don't follow them at all. So now we see happen you see everybody.
So now, as soon as come back house now, no go to well now come back house. Okay. Why you say make them
Before they reach house, Sean I hear the story very well. Now we be say Prime talk say on our all here, Prime talk say Mo come down, come open door. They tell am say you get down. No be you go tell me I want to manage my family. Get down. But this boy changed the story totally. By not saying those stuff. You understand? By saying this guy came down, Mohbad also came down. You understand? That's the new story entirely. Prime Boy came down, Mohbad also came down. Which is a very funny one to me. That's line number 2. Let's continue. When they now get to Mwapu,
corners? Nothing lead to calling of loss.
Yeah, from the show, no Mohbad eats that like glass. So you hand them like get tears for you see no much like that. I just small, but you don't dey bleed already.
Okay.
Blood don't dey everywhere, don't dey include itself. You see, as from that show, blood don't dey bleed already. You see, okay, that's not dey bleed. You don't dey bleed. See why see they follow on the ground. Say okay, she no be in power. Say because he don't dey because God don't answer. Say you don't do that. She and Prime Boy say they start together. Say no suppose they treat Prime Boy like that. Say
there's a Mohbad right there.
Jesus, my head one blue.
I'm telling you, that's the point I was waiting for. That place, that's where I was waiting for.
Jesus, my head one blue.
Arifa, continue. I will answer you something. Continue.
Ha! This is becoming unbearable for me.
CDM says, very dark man, he knows himself, because when that guy was talking, look at the way he was sweating. Only him was sweating, and VDM did not.
Only he was under tension.
Both the head and everywhere. He was just using hand to cover nose, cover mouth, cover the eyes, cover everywhere. And VDM was just. See, VDM is someone that is a good listener. And he used to observe people. He know what is. He doesn't even argue with him. But he told him that don't worry, I'm going to ask you something later, and I will still call you later. He told him.
VDM. Movies. Did you see or did you notice what I noticed?
Like what was that?
Okay, hold on. Listen.
Yeah.
Everybody think the other part they say everything happen. Say everybody follow bad fight or something like that. They won't pursue am. Say they won't go beat am. Say something. No, I don't follow them like inside car. I don't follow them at all. So now we see happen. You see everybody.
So now, as soon as come back house now, no go to well now come back house. Okay. Why you say make them call loss? Nothing lead to calling of loss.
Yeah, from the show, Mohbad eats that like glass. So you hand them like get tears for you see no much like I just small, but you don't dey bleed already.
Okay.
Blood don't dey everywhere, don't dey include itself. You see, from that show, blood don't dey bleed already. You see, okay, that's not dey bleed. You don't dey bleed. See why see they follow on the ground. Say okay, she no be in power. Say because he don't dey because God don't answer. Say you don't do that. She and Prime Boy say they start together. Say no suppose they treat Prime Boy like that. Say
there's a Mohbad right there. Inside bad right
Mohbad tell am say omo she no dey na one side, she na Prime Boy side go dey. So Mohbad come tell say why say make she come down too. She dey mad. It's nothing like that. Everybody tell am say.
You know
Did you
what?
hear that?
You know what to say. See, what saying is lying. Because initially, if I say he left the house very early in the morning and he doesn't know what happened and he's not fit,
when they first intervened him. Now, today now, he said he left the house, that he saw Mohbad around 11 o'clock in the morning. If you could remember the first day they asked him, he said, is it around 12, maybe around 4 in the evening? He said he left the home. So today now, he said he saw Mohbad around 11, very early in the morning, and he left home. So he couldn't come back again. And secondly, the lie that is even like is that narrative that he was narrating. Is it someone that fights right from home to the show? And from there, they are still quarrel, and he will now be saying that Prime Boy should not put my oil to their mouth. How possible is that?
Arifa, if you want to really catch this guy, just that moment where video asked what led to calling of the nurse, just to play it forward. You will see that he was asking, did you hear anything that happened overnight? You know what this guy said? He said he slept off.
He slept off, that he didn't know anything. That he's not even say about what the driver said, that some people came out at the midnight. Him said that he said it's him that came out, that they go and buy drug. He did not say there are 3 or 4. You know, the driver said there are 3 or 4 guys came out at the midnight, 3 o'clock. Him did not say. He said he was sleeping.
Let me bring in something funny. Let me bring in something funny from his interview now. Something
no much like that. I just know, but you don't bleed already. Okay. Blood on the everywhere, don't yourself. You see, from that show, don't bleed already. You say, okay, there's no bleed. You don't bleed. See why see the follow on the drag. Say, okay, she not be in power. Say because they don't because God don't answer. Say you don't bleed like she and Prime Boy say they start together. Say most of us they treat Prime Boy like that. See, it's a mobile right inside bad the mobile tell us say she moved in my own side, she and Prime Boy side good day. So my own so I say me she come down too. She dey mad.
Now let me tell you one funny truth. Could you all believe that this guy changed the whole story around by trying to tell VDM and telling the whole world now that the quarrel between CY and Mohbad while they are going out is basically because of Prime Boy. That Wunmi is literally fighting for Prime Boy. Why would you treat Prime Boy like that? Because God don't answer your prayer, Abi? Because you don't blow, Abi? Is that why you're treating your old time friend like that? The boy you started together. Now when you don't make him, he never make him. Now he make you they treat him like that. Now Mohbad got angry like, are you siding my friend? You are not on my own side. Oh yeah, you together.
That's it.
Can you see that picture?
That's a big line.
Arifa, this guy na bastard. There's one thing I want hold on, please. I want to point out something. When you go take note, say this guy, one. When they asked, they said something now, say people should just be very careful because now they go one turn and like say drug they are among waiting do Mohbad. VDM asking, shey Mohbad they take this thing? You thought he was confident to say yes. He even spoiled a friend.
We go get there.
Say don't be addicted. Say 100 from 100,000. Say 200,000. And they painted this thing like say Mohbad no get money. You dey feel me? Okay. VDM now asked him again. Say shey the wife they talk. You know if you talk wife phone. You get. You know if
you see this is absolute game.
Arifa, when you reach to the point where VDM asked him that on the burial day, were you there and we saw Wunmi's face was swollen? Did you see it? After he have answered yes, when you reach to that stage, please make it visual for people to see his reaction, to tell you spending regretted accepting that particular answer. He regretted after answering that. Yes, he saw the swollen face. He bowed his head like, guy, I don't fuck up. Why did I accept that I saw swollen face like that? Make for people to see his reaction.
PTK, when he accepted that, he saw the swollen face. VDN asking what happened that night that he was sleeping.
And he bowed his head immediately, started scratching his head. Me say, I don't fuck up. Why did I accept this? Like that.
Hi. This boy speaks comfortably, and he was twisting the story around that CY literally has misunderstanding with Prime, yet accepted. I mean, CY has misunderstanding with Mohbad, accepted. But it is basically that CY is fighting for Prime Boy. Why will you treat your old time friend like this? The boy you all started together. Is it because you don't make him? He never make him. Now he make you the treat him like this. Then Mohbad got angry. Like, you are not defending me. You are not defending my friend. Get down from the car. Listen again.
Like that. I just small, but you know the bleed already. Okay. Blood don't dey everywhere, don't dey include itself. You see, from that show, don't dey bleed already. You say, okay, there's no bleed. You don't bleed. See why they follow on the ground. Say, okay, she not be in power. Say because they don't dey, because God don't answer. Say you don't do like she and Prime Boy say they start together. Say most of us they treat Prime Boy like that. Say Mohbad right inside bad right. Mohbad tell her say, she no dey my own side. She na Prime Boy side go dey. So my one dey say I say make she come down too. She dey mad. Like that, we tell her say make you come down. But this inside can tell us me come down. God don't say no. Say no. So as later as we want come out, see why I can't drop Leah. Like drop down for chair like this. You see that I don't come back for clothes. Yes, no, don't come back for clothes. See, don't even forget down for chair. I need carry there. I carry out. You see, I need think back. I carry out. So they're going to lock themselves. They're going to talk a lot of things. Mohbad, so I tell Mohbad, say, Mama Polu, maybe 250 or 500 or something. Then Mohbad don't return now. Then they like Mohbad tell them say, you know how many times I don't borrow Mama money. You all are broke ass niggas. Your family, they broke, say something, say, bro, when say that school, I will give her, say they go return her, she go return money, she don't go return her. A lot of things. So,
okay.
Wumi, your family is a broke out linger.
Letting lead from that kind of argument, you let me say you maltreat your friend. Why are you maltreating your friend? Shana ain't lead to he dey hold Mohbad for clothes.
Okay.
Shana, this same my mama money, my mama borrow you money. You all are broke ass niggas and all that. Okay. Shana waiting lead to them with that. Let's listen further.
No, that better.
Don't even forget them for chair. I need carry there. I carry out. I carry out. So they're going to lock themselves. They're going to talk a lot of things. Mohbad, so I tell Mohbad, say, Mama borrow maybe 250 or 500 or something. Then Mohbad don't return now. They like Mama tell them say, you know how many times I don't borrow your mama money. You all are broke ass niggas. Your family, they broke. Say something. Say, bro, when say that school, our mama will give her. Say they go return her. She go return money. She don't go return her. A lot of things. So Mohbad don't say say. Mama don't say, I will return the money when you talk, say, to Mama Polu, she need 3 tickets, say, you will return that. They make no, say, when you go, he asked me that, for that's what they asked me, you know, like the baptist, so, you know, it goes in the go, yeah, this December, then I have 4 states I'm going, and I want more than 400k USD. Like, it's like, from that December, like, when I get back, so it's done for you. I was saying, it's there, yeah, family. So I don't see, everything done, this.
When I hear that claim, same more they tell him wife say, as I am like this, as at that time. Say remember say I still get tour for December, but as I am like this, I worth more than 400,000 US dollars.
Hey, Wumi, where money?
You understand? Me where you dey talk say your mama dey borrow me money. As I sit down near you like this for this night, I worth over 400,000 US dollars. So what are you talking about? This is the boy that they thought say no get money. Say now Wumi the survivor. This is the boy that they talk say no get money. Say now Wumi the survivor. Now the boy that they talk say no get money. Say now Wumi the survivor and be that.
Honestly, Arifa, to be sincere, himself, you know, if somebody is singing and the music is not, use your hearing. Himself knows that what that is what brought the statement out from the VDN that the front edge swell up. That do you know anything about that? He said yes, he swell up, but the VDN now said don't worry. I know you are not at home. I can't ask you a question about that. Do you think VDM don't know what he's saying? He knows. And himself knows that he's lying. Himself is lying. He don't even look at the way he was sweating. Is it only him that is sweating?
You could see the way tension was all over him. This guy told us inside that car that he doesn't know what transpired between Wumi and Mohbad. Now you are coming to tell us that they were having issue of. In fact, no, that boy.
Calm down. Say, you remember the first thing woman and the first career say she will end Mohbad's career like that. She talk for the corona, everything like talk like this. They might talk for corona request everything. So now as we come up for the show, you know they don't have you. So normal. So me like that, and I mean like I don't even have my clothes. So we don't go island. As we talk now, the show say breathe the enter. I have my clothes like this. I use to cover them. I carry them like this. You
use your clothes cover them.
Yeah,
nice.
Bro,
nice.
That's my nigga now. So anything for me, I have my clothes. So as we reach Oshie, I've reached island like this. She might say she won't come down. Say she won't do it for hotel. Say she don't want follow us go. I say Mohbad don't get don't they stop her since you know the year was. Say Mohbad just talk during mental. Say she don't go out. That was how everybody don't beg and say don't carry 4 months.
They go
hotel. She enter. I say we don't really reach out now. Now Oshie junction is we go reach out very soon. There's something. So as we reach out, so like she invest go up. Now we see the guy video. I can't tell you like this. From staircase, I just drop baby for her like and at midnight, everybody don't tire. I say no. I just drop baby for her. See they go up. Everybody don't do that. See now the living room my crash. They say I don't even tire. Because I don't talk that they say as I come home for house, say you go should not just the drink. I don't tire. So to the next day, we move on Monday, walking downstairs. Like
okay, so you see Mohbad on Monday.
I saw him by one time. Around 11 a.m.
Around 11 you see Mohbad.
He came downstairs. He came downstairs and was like, standing obviously I don't follow you drag anything yesterday. See no verse, I don't share you, but I don't verse my brother. I say why they talk like that? I say I don't feel verse. Then you did I say one love, say I think with you. Okay, God does say private will call him Papa, say now so they do. Say they go send one. Say private say private now we go. I never had that in private for like first time say that I'm bad with the panel of phone. I don't see how they follow and talk. I don't study private before. This is my first time I get out for that show. So we don't say I don't know private, I just hear in say private because the they send this in song, when this song for my phone, I just mention private but just you just talk say I like private. So then I nigga. So that month they gon' come down, say I spent half shit like this. We get another show on Thursday, where we go. No say that's something you get that show. Don't say another show day on Thursday, shit like this, we look here and they don't sweat up. You see, you don't sweat. And I small pot. Now I get confused say what people say that Sunday happens. What's gonna happen? Say don't be big like this. I want to like feel bad for him. Say I'm bad. And so I don't even like doing it about it. She was still dragging the thing despite the injury. So she was still dragging herself. So later where after Mo left and went downstairs, said, okay, when Mo came downstairs, like, he asked me if I have someone that I'm cheating. I told him, you know, I know they sick like that. I know they go hospital. I don't even remember when I go hospital last. I make me go hospital now. That Monday, in the morning, around 11, say, I want to make go hospital. Because of that, I'm not going anywhere. I say, I don't go hospital. The same way to treat me. I was like, yeah, fine. Say, okay. I can't message that nurse. I can't message that same Monday. You know, if I say, if there's no thing like for WhatsApp, I only want.
Arifa, observation. Before you go talk your own. That side where spend the talk say CY won't come down from the car by that bridge. Okay. According to the driver that when Spendy says CY said he wants to go to an hotel. According to the driver, he said it was when they were home that CY refused to come down from the car. That he begged CY to come down. CY said he will not come down from the car. He wants to go to an hotel. And the driver said the time is late. So even if I carry you now to an hotel, the car will go off, and there is no fuel. So just calm down. But like you people should just settle it. And Wumi and the driver told Wumi that you know maybe your husband is high. You just need to come. And Wumi said, that one you will go and start be crying now. That's what Wumi told the driver. So now how did Spending carry that story go join her for bridge? Story wey dey for house, he go join her for bridge. They kukuma no wan talk wetin happen for that bridge side. That bridge side, they don't want talk am here. They go carry am.
I want to say something allegedly. What really transpired at that bridge? They are all dodging that story because, well, and what I want to say now is allegedly is that they were arguing seriously about the paternity fraud of that child. It's allegedly, so that's the one take there.
Arifa,
Baba, that chocolate.
waiting they try to do for that side, they say he tried to remove the third mainland story. Sure you get. He tried to remove that third mainland story. When we say they talk. You understand? Now why the talk in our house, you know won't come down. Even I believe say na Mohbad first go down according to as the driver talk. With waiting I hear. I'm not sure now, but according to waiting he talk say
none of this guy's story, none of his story happens to be a truth.
Arifa say as they come down, the wife no one come down. He say one go hotel. Shey you get. He now said something there like say,
of course.
I don't forget that side, but
listen to one particular crime again. Listen to this.
I know the go hospital. I don't even remember when I go hospital last. I make me go hospital now. She was still dragging the thing despite the injury. So she was still dragging up herself. So later, when after Mo left and went downstairs, said, okay, when Mo came downstairs, like, he asked me if I have someone that I'm cheating. I told him, you know, I know they sick like that. I know they go hospital. I don't even remember when I go hospital last. I make me go hospital now. That Monday, in the morning, around 11, say, I want to make go hospital. Because of that, I'm not going anywhere. Say, I don't go hospital there. I'm asking you to treat me. So you go downstairs, like, he asked me if I have someone that I'm cheating. I told him, you know, I know they sick like that. I know they go hospital. I don't even remember when I go hospital last.
Mohbad came down and asked me, do I have somebody that can treat him? And my reply was, you know, say me, I know they go hospital like that. I know they sick. I don't even feel remember when last I don't go hospital. Which simply means I no get to treat you. You know, say me, I know they sick now. I don't get that. I want to do now. Who want to treat you now? I know girl go treat you now. You know, say I know they sick like that. Come on, go hospital now. Oh, sha. Come on, go hospital now. Oh, yeah, more they go hospital. Oh, sha. More they go hospital. But Something is missing here. Something is missing big time here. Something is missing here. And what is that is missing?
He just came back.
The missing thing there is that the person who just said him no dey sick, dey sick like that. When we say you wey no dey sick like that, how come? You wey you no dey sick, you no get nurse, na you come later dey. Na you still chat your nurse. But you never agree to tell him that yes, I have somebody that will treat you. Your response to his request was, I know they sick like that now. I don't even remember when last I don't go hospital.
Arifa, you miss something there. No forget, say this guy don't come up for Nigeria for a very long time. You get. So as he never take away come Nigeria. I'm trying to connect him and the nurse now. And he don't take away, you know if you remember when you go hospital last. You get.
The nurse the country teacher for the country.
Arifa, to take note in take note in ó sọ pé ó ní 11 o'clock òun rí Mohbad tó ń fi ọwọ́ ẹ̀ hàn àbí now àwọn tó ń fi hàn ní 11 o'clock láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì yẹn ní òru dẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ́ 3 o'clock dírẹ́bà ní pé àwọn mẹ́ta rush jáde wípé wọ́n sọ pé Mohbad ń bleed wípé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ gbé nọ́ọ̀sì wá so ìgbà inú tẹ̀ tí wàá bá a ní aago 11 pé ṣé bó ṣe máa wu ọwọ́ òní kò ní bá òun wá nọ́ọ̀sì ẹni tó ti torí ẹ̀ jáde ní aago 3 lóru tó lọ wá nọ́ọ̀sì wá that is one. Tẹ́bá rántí nígbà tí òun àti Wùmí tọ́jọ́ exchange word pẹ̀ lára wọn tó ní pé ó ṣe ráìsì pé ṣèbí Wùmí ṣe ráìsì pé òun jẹ ráìsì ipe poison and no poison pé ṣèbí òun náà jẹ nínú ráìsì yẹn now ìgbà tí spending máa sọ̀rọ̀ pẹ̀lú PDM ó ní all through that Sunday Monday òun ò jẹ nǹkan kan all through.
Jesus, Orintami. this guy is supposed to just leave VDM office, Abina house. From there, may they return this guy to Panti. I dey tell you, they're supposed to carry that guy, go deposit and back for Panti. For this guy to just come up and Mommy Zuflex, I believe I can join my family. For this guy to come out and this guy they took hand for my brain, come they squeeze am. This one talk say the quarrel between Wumi and Mohbad, it is basically because she is supporting and fighting for Prime Boy, and Mohbad got angry. 1. 2. Mohbad came down as at 11 a.m. to meet him. Guy, get me a nurse. I need somebody to come and treat me at home. And I reply, oh no, me, I don't even know when. I don't attend to treatment last. I know they're sick now. Which means, indirectly, you are telling Mohbad that you don't have a nurse. But you went on to chat your nurse. Okay, what comes about you chatting a nurse? Let's continue. As at 11.
That Monday, in the morning around 11, say, I want to have me go to say, because of that, I'm not going anywhere. Say, I don't go to the hospital there. Person will treat me. Oh, no, yeah, fine. Say, okay. I can't message that nurse. I can't message that same Monday. You know, if I don't get online for WhatsApp, I only want to go mad. So, for like an hour, no matter 2. So, as much as I don't want me to say, should I get the same? Yeah, I'm banned.
For like an hour after Indom message, Mohbad came down to meet him as at 11 a.m. They discussed for like 2-3 minutes to 5 minutes. That is 5 minutes after 11. I no get nurse, I get nurse. I know they sick, sick. Your hand don't swell up. Oh, mama, go hospital now, mommy. I know they go hospital, Jerry. I just need one person to go come treat me for house. Let's say 3 to 5 minutes. They discussed. 5 minutes after 11. Now, he chatted the nurse. The thing mark only one, which means sent. The delivery mark never come, which means the message never deliver. Maybe she's not online or the network is not good where she is at that particular time. But for like an hour,
I don't go anywhere. I don't go anywhere. Hospital there. Person will treat me, but I had to fight. See, okay. I can't message that nurse. I can't message that same Monday. You know, if I say if there's no day online for WhatsApp, I only one. You go mark. For like an hour, no mark two. So as no say,
for like an hour, mark two, which means it is still there for the next 1 hour, 12:05 p.m. Let's continue.
And say, make you come out for house, make you find person who fit treat am. You go and come out for that, fucking dragging, talk to yourself. So later, when after Mo left and went back, so I said, okay, when Mo, I don't know private, I just hear him saying that private, but Mad they send in song, one this song for my phone, and they mention prime boy for this, they just talk to you like, so she was still dragging, talk to yourself. So later, I just confusing, what say that Sunday happens. What's going to happen? Say, shit like this. We get another show on Thursday. Where we go? No, say that's something.
Let's listen without interception. No, nobody go interject that.
Thursday, shit like this. We look here and just don't swear up. You see, you don't swear. And I small pot. Now I get confusing. What to say that Sunday happens? What's going to happen? Say, don't big like this. I want to like feel bad for her. I'm bad. And so I don't even like doing it about it. She was still dragging the thing despite the injury. So she was still dragging, talking to herself. So later, when after Mo left and went back, so I said, okay, when Mo came downstairs, like he asked me if I have someone that and I told him that I know they sick like that. I know they go hospital. I don't even remember when I go hospital last. I make me go hospital now. That Monday, in the morning around 11, say I want to make go hospital. Say you can't just say I'm not going anywhere. Say I don't go anywhere hospital there. Person will treat me, but I had to fight. Say okay, I can't message that nurse. I can't message that same Monday. You know, if there's no day online for WhatsApp, I only one. You go mark. For like an hour, mark two. So as no say, as no don't want me to say, I get the same. Me and Bami, because I want to look see ya, we find alternative. Say, make you come out for house, make you find a single feature and we and Bami come out for house. After Mubad came downstairs, so it's that as they came downstairs, they showed me
when he messaged the girl, the thing mark 1, mark 2 for like an hour after 12. Now after 12, him and Bami one decides, so yeah, Mo go look for nurse. Let's look for an alternative. In as much this nurse, the message no gree deliver, dey online. Let's go and look for alternative. Past 12, they set out.
This video, video, say, I want to do the video for the video. They ask me, it makes sense, make this papaya. Nothing to have. Like, now only the hands. They say they follow the top, they open phone for me, that body like this. I say I'm like that, it's in and out, nothing to have. Say, just show me, say, yeah, she make you use papaya, do the video or something. I say, yeah, it makes sense, papaya say, I'm fine here. They do, they sharp, yeah, just go back upstairs. After I go back upstairs, yeah, Bami come out, see, they find. Person when she come out. They get one pharmacy within that was she good. Before pharmacy went there, they say they don't come out until now, they don't do room service. You go to the other place. They say you want mobile or you want something. And DJ Bam, okay. So as we come out, we reach second pharmacy. The lady they say, they know the dome service. Say we carry mobile come. If the inside car, they know treat them. They go attend to inside their compound. Say maybe don't reach out, but tell mobile say no. Say we are not going anywhere. Say
Mohbad don went back upstairs. Before them, they go find us. When they reach the place where they see us, they say they need to do home service. May they bring the person come. May they bring Mohbad. They go attend to an inside car, inside the compound. Nobody go know that they attend to. Okay. When they come back home, the same person when no see Mohbad again. Tell Mohbad say I'm no go. Mohbad say no, they go. They go. He say the last time he see Mohbad na 11 to 12. Since that 12, and he come up for us around past 12. since Mohbad don went back upstairs, he comot for house around that past 12. Then he went out to search for a nurse. Then when he came back around after 12:30, he went to Mohbad. Mohbad said no, he's not going anywhere. Let's continue.
And you don't buy spirits and country God we cleaner. So Bami they treat her for help. I don't go up at all. But since that night I don't drop baby for that staircase. You don't go up. I don't see you back again. Since that afternoon, maybe say that one way stay come with me. So I don't drop the yeah. As I don't see Mohbad again at all. You see the wife? I don't see the wife. I don't go back to clothes. They don't even forget the number.
Both wife and Liam in no see. Both wife and Mohbad in no see again, Abi. Okay, Yaniwura, man. Let's continue.
I don't see the wife. I don't see the wife at all. I don't see the wife. So later we don't reach out. I will tell them say all these pharmacies so they don't fit come. See everything go up like this. Bami go up to go for that because I know say we after that time. So later. Around maybe 3 o'clock, I can't come up for this because like the way say this girl reply, make you reply, I don't time, I don't reply. I never bath. I never since that Sunday, I don't bath, I don't chop. Okay, Sunday, Monday, I don't bath, I don't do anything. I just come up for them. As I reach out, now in the nurse reply and say, oh no, she just in Nigeria, like she come back and put on she the school like she no fit meet up again. Everything they might have, I will show them, send everything. So. That Monday, most of the time she replied me and I don't did that Monday when she replied. So, we don't try a number for Bami phone. That if I come up for that, Bami the other guy. Yeah. Okay. And I draw out too. I don't give them the numbers. Make we try. Since the message don't deliver, so I say make we try. Got it all fish off. So I don't come up for that. I don't look or say. Maybe they will find another person when we lost one.
And you don't think that serious thing?
Yeah, and as much I don't even think say go fast. Say they will sort themselves now. Say since my own nurse no fit come show up against Rihanna. So now the next day like this, that Tuesday just call me say Mohbad say okay, the nurse call me. Those I don't drop, but me call me on Tuesday morning. Don't call me and because I no quick wake up that I don't tired. So around that 11 I can't reply her. But me no vex. I just wake up. I send out the number because no they call me. I don't see in this call say I won't collect the number.
Wait, there is confusion here. Before I come up for the house, I chat the nurse, no reply. I drop the number for Bami, made they try. The thing they write switch off. So me I don't come on mind because we believe say no be something serious. So me I come out, I go out. As I reach house, I sleep off. I wake up around 11. That should be in the night. Remember 3 or 4 now he come up from Mohbad house. He reach house, go sleep. He wake up around 11. That should be night, PM. Okay. Now that's around 11. He can see Bami message that they are asking for the nurse number. Then which number did he draw before he come up for the house? Listen again.
There was
and as much I don't even think say go fast say Rihanna. They will sort themselves now. Say since they my own nurse no engineer. Now the next day like this, that Tuesday just call me say Mohbad say okay, the nurse call me. Those I don't drop, Bami call me on Tuesday. And we don't try a number for Bami phone. That if I come up for that Bami the other guy. Yeah. Okay. And I draw out too. I don't give.
Before I come out for Mohbad house, I don't give the number to Bami. We don't try the number on Bami's phone and Adura too. You understand? Before he come out for Mohbad house, they don't try the number on DJ Bami. They don't try him on Adura before he come out for Mohbad house. Continue.
Arifa. He said when he dropped the number with DJ Bami, that maybe they didn't call the number, they just typed the number on the phone, that they didn't call the number. So that was the reason why maybe they are asking for the number again. So continue, let's go.
Since the message don't deliver, so I say make you try cut it off, switch off. So I don't come up for that. I don't look. I mean, for that, I come up for that. I mean, DJ Bami, the other guy. Yeah. Okay. And I draw too. I don't give them the numbers. Make we try. Since the message don't deliver, so I say make we try. Call it all fish off. So I don't come up for that.
Can you hear now that they literally called the number there?
Number? Yes, when she saw.
Arifa, he said he gave the number to 2 people with Adura included. Did you hear that?
Adura and DJ Bami. And we are calling the number. The number is saying switch off.
Switch off. Yes. Which number did he now say?
They called the number right there. Which means DJ Bami have access to the number already before he come up for that house. Adura have access to that number already before spending come up for that house. Right? Let's continue.
Yes.
Don't look confused. Maybe they will find another person.
Well, we're not wrong. Now you don't think that serious thing.
And as much I don't even think say go fast. Say they will sort themselves now. Say since they my own no he come show up again. So now the next thing like this start Tuesday just call me say bad say okay man the nurse call me. No, I don't drop. But me call me on Tuesday morning. Don't call me because I no quick wake up that I don't tired. So now around that 11 I can't get down.
I don't quick wake up that time. I don't tire. Now that kind 11 I wake up. That should be 11 p.m. not a.m. He left the house. He saw Mohbad as at 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Now we are p.m. He left the house. They are still there calling the nurse till 3 p.m. Now we are p.m. He left the house as at 4 p.m. Now we are p.m. You understand? We are p.m. He left the house as at 4 p.m. and he went to his own house. Now he slept off 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6 to 7 hours rest, which he deserved. Now he woke up around 11. It should be PM because we are still PM. Hey, my crush is here. Oh, thank God. We are still PM. You understand? PM now we still there. All right. Let's continue. When he woke up around 11 p.m., what happened? Let's listen to what happened. Around 11 p.m.
I don't get there. I mean, I don't wake up now. I did not know about this. I send out the number because no, they call me. I don't see miss call say they won't collect the number. I don't type up on your phone.
Yes, I know you don't know the number. Okay.
So the next day, like from my house, like they're built up bed.
In this kind of crucial situation, they type the number for the phone. They dial am since 12 p.m. till 3 p.m. Numbers of, when you call person 1, 2, 3, 4. The amount of time when you call them go accumulate, go inside bracket for in front. You understand? The same number that you call consecutively when no go, when Adura they call consecutively when no go. So 2 of them no recognize the number again. They still need to recharge you to resend the number again as at 11 p.m.
I send the number, give them. You will reach like maybe 3 hours or something. They want to come and say they rush back to the hospital. See something. I don't know maybe.
If I'm even getting it right, the 11 when they talk now on Tuesday morning, say.
Tuesday now.
Hold on, Arifa. Are they calling 2 nurse or 1 nurse?
No, 1 nurse. Hold on.
Let me change number like this.
Let me explain it. Arifa.
Baba.
He left that place yesterday without.
I make her ask Arifa. I don't understand.
He left that house yesterday. He left the house, leaving the number for Adura and Bami. So he now claimed that was why he said that he was not the one that called. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? He's trying to say that they tried to call, but they didn't get through. So when he left, he was in his house around 11 the next day. Now in the talk say, maybe he don't do hospital. So now he's trying to go with the driver's statement. You get what they talk? He won't link the time when we say the day hospital. Say you don't buy to the statement of the driver that what's happen for the
and it's a very big hole. He's digging a grave now to pull all of them inside. Not the hole, say. Because it is crazy now.
Now I asked you that time, say, which statement these people write for police station?
We must surely get there, I swear. Come to think of waiting the talk now. So the number where they die since 11-12 p.m. yesterday till 3-4 p.m. when he left Mohbad house and go to his own house, do your normal stuff, chop, bath, sleep. Come wake up the following day around 11 in the morning. You can't see Bami message. Say send the number of the nurse because the nurse master don dey call am. He no talk say him pick the call of the nurse at any point in time. You understand? Now the nurse is calling. Okay, the nurse called. As at 11, he saw the missed call of the nurse. He didn't call the nurse back. He just sent the number to DJ Bami. Is that right? But I'm coming back. He sent the number to DJ Bami now. When he sent the number to DJ Bami, it was that time they now told him that they are rushing Mohbad to hospital. 11. Darusha was called 11 a.m. that Mohbad is convulsing and he instructed them to take him to the hospital. 11. Spending was called 11 that they are taking Mohbad to the hospital. You understand? 11. Preliminary report. The nurse came into the house 2:45 p.m. 3 hours later, 2:45 p.m. Okay, on Tuesday, 11 morning a.m. on Tuesday. Okay, who did the nurse treat? The nurse admit to the fact that she treated Mohbad. Okay, the Mohbad that has been taken to the hospital as at 11, conforcing as at 11, they have taken Mohbad to the first hospital. So they got to the first hospital as at 3:43 p.m. She hold up where they Orchid before they get to Kuramed. I know they talk in speculation. Make a hold on. I know they talk in speculation. What did Damilo Riru by engineer?
Make we dey talk with say official stuff. You get. I don't think Nigerian police will be stupid enough not to do things. Their statement, at least they will be able to check their phone numbers or their call logs and all those stuffs. And in their statement, they will be able to confirm the time and date most of this incident happen. You get it. Now, Kuramed also, the hospital had a time. They have a time stamp on the incident that happened in their hospital. And I think they had a statement. The hospital also had a statement when they brought Mohbad. I think the hospital timing and their statement timing, the report then is the same thing. So they can't even claim that 11. You understand what I'm saying? They can't claim the 11 because
I want to burst. You see, at this point in time, the case is taking a very straight shape. No hanky-panky game. I don't go Kurame on my own.
So, Arifa, all these things.
This is it.
It's just,
I have been there personally. You understand? I have been there personally. Nobody dey sponsor me to do any investigation with me. I dey do. Once I get my fund, I do what I want to do. You get it? I got my result. I keep it to myself. This is it. I've been there. I've been to Kuramed. You see am? You need the video I go show you. I've been to Kuramed. One thing is this for sure. I intentionally bring this picture so that we go see the distance between what's it called? Mohbad house. It is extremely trackable. 150% trackable. It is trackable. If they carry motor from Mohbad house, the only place where they go experience small hold up na the gates.
Because YouTube, you guys are not power tapping.
As at there, now 2 gates they operate. Then block one, then they repair the road. One they will. So if they take vehicle and they wanted to take somebody to the hospital emergency, the manner in which they go even drive, they no go spend 2-3 minutes for road to get to that hospital. So Mohbad house to Kuramet hospital, if they carry am for hand, they trek, they help, they trek, they go spend like 5, 6 to 7 minutes. It no fit reach 10 minutes. They go reach Kuramet hospital. One. Now, secondly, this guy claim as at 11, they call and say they don't they carry Mohbad go hospital. 11. And they got to the first hospital as at 3:43 p.m. They got to Kuramet hospital 3:43 p.m. 3:43 p.m. They got to Kuramet hospital. Should them branch somewhere? They branch for each tree chop first before they go drop the body.
They go back music.
Arifa, that means officially, at the time, you know, say this thing I ain't happen that time. Will be say the likes of them Bossman and Yomi Fabi that time do the show where they do. You get it? Officially.
Please power tap. YouTube, please like the video, guys. Like the video.
I been on the talk one thing for a very long time. This case, gas they go end up. The only thing they can do is to distract. I know if people still stick to this, where we say we know they yab ourselves, make everybody they do what they do. You understand? One day, the closure no easy because the body is still there.
Not at all.
The body is still there. The day where we say one serious person go come, and this is even the best time because politicking don't they happen for Nigeria now. Nobody go on stain himself or a political career on top of this case. So it is the high time people should take this thing serious. Make una put anybody we want distract, where they put your picture, where they do this thing, just slap the person. Concentrate on how to get justice. It is so annoying if you are listening to all these things and these people don't write statements.
The thing is this. None of the timing is even working out at all. They got to the first hospital 3:43 p.m. This is it. One, how possible is that to call you as at 11 and you they are taking the body to the hospital already as at 11 and you got to the hospital, they took the body to the hospital as at 3:43 p.m. Just a matter of 10 minutes walk. If you are to walk, you understand? If you are to walk, just 10 minutes. If you are to drive, in less than 3 minutes, you get there. Let's say 3 to 5 minutes, you go to the hospital. What happened? Why is it 3:43 they got Mohbad body to the first hospital? Point number one. Number two, Spending is claiming that she didn't call the nurse. Common sense. No matter what, you drop a particular number to a person, they should call you. After DJ Bami or Adura must have called the nurse to tell the nurse, we need you to come and help us to treat Mohbad in this place. So, this, that. Maybe they didn't even tell her who she's coming to treat. We want you to come and help us to attend to somebody. This, that. Where did you get my number will be the first thing. We got your number through one of your clients, Sadiq Ayobami, Spending. Okay, no problem. She will call Spending. Alpha, somebody said you give my number, blah, 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 blah. Yes, please, go there. The person is my friend. There must be communication between Spending and that nurse. Even after the so-called DJ Bami must have called her. There must be communication. And at Corona inquest, no lawyer asked that question. Did you communicate with spending at any point in time? Nobody. There must be communication between spending and that nurse before the nurse decide to go and treat.
Please tap YouTube, tap.
You understand?
Like the video.
Because
please.
I am still trying to get it straight. How possible will it be for me to give engineer's number to somebody that wants to build house?
Arifa.
And the person call you, engineer, hey, just I'm calling me, bye. I'm expecting you to at least interview the person. But when she gets number, me, stuff like that, which is 100%.
Arifa, I'm an interior designer.
Okay.
If someone called me that, please come and help me to measure my TV console, my wardrobe, or my first question is, who gave you my number?
Bam.
He will not tell me, okay, it's one of your friends that gave me your number. He said you also made it. Where? I will not say where. I will not say, okay, maybe in Benin. He will not tell me, okay, Mishoro, okay, that's true. Okay, I'm coming. Because why we normally do that is that you might be set up.
That is it.
Yes. You might
and
be
this
set
person we're talking about is a lady, a young girl for that matter.
A young girl for that matter.
Caution.
Yes.
She needs to be careful. We all know what is going on all around the world.
Yes.
Most especially in Nigeria. We know what is wrong.
What is going on?
She will be extremely careful. She must have interviewed the person that called her, which is the Jebami or Adura. Who is this? I am so person. We want you to come and attend to this matter. Okay, who am I coming to treat? She must have that knowledge. Yeah, she must have that knowledge. Who introduced me to you? How did you people get my number? She must know.
Arifa.
Yes.
But earlier, I thought I heard the part where he said he talked to the nurse before he left the guy's house.
No.
I heard no. Hold on.
He said he chatted the nurse as at 11 to 12. The thing did not deliver. He only marked. And he now gave the number to Bami and Adura. They are now trying the number is saying switched off. Which means he did not talk to the nurse at all. It was switched off. It was later that the nurse is now calling him. And he didn't even tell us maybe he picked the call or not.
Yes.
He said maybe we should cut him a slack in that part. But he said he was sleeping. He woke up around 11. Maybe he doesn't be calling. Maybe he doesn't.
Engineer. Oh, yeah, come on, so you can defend here.
No. Hold on. I don't know if this is more like a TikTok story.
Afternoon,
or
let's Google.
There was a time they said they sent that injury to the nurse. The first story that we heard, I'm trying to picture what happened. They said they sent, like when the nurse now got to Nigeria, the number was okay. That was they actually called the guy, the nurse, and informed him. Maybe they sent him the injury. So the nurse now said she didn't really did the injury until they got to Nigeria border, Seme border. Do you remember that story?
What she said was, she's requesting for the video of that injury or a picture. So she will know what to come with.
No, she said when she got to the gate of the house. That's when.
And they did not give her till she get to Mohbad's gate.
That's what I want to remember. So
when she got to Mohbad's gate was when the picture now came in.
So their story is just.
Arifa, sorry, can I play something?
Go on, brother. Make a mute.
Because I won't do on my platform before, but since it's been this matter we are talking about, Kakuku Ganusi, on the 6th of September 2024 was when we all find out that spending has been compromised. Spendy's lawyer is King White's best friend. And before that coroner inquest, which coroner inquest was on the 5th of September 2024, and a day after was when King White came to give this submission